shake it out.
Yeah. Thanks. Cut. T-Ray, you want to clap this time?
No, you do it.
Okay.
We're rolling on everything. That's good.
Okay.
Do you want to get that thing as well?
She tried. I just told her no.
Hey. Hey everyone, and welcome to QTVC Live. My name is Julia, and we are recording the 4th episode of our Mocha Cleveland collaborative season. We are on site in Cleveland, Ohio, in the Mocha facilities. It's beautiful here. It's gorgeous. But I'm also on site today with artist, community organizer, graphic designer,
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. Antwoine Washington. Antwoine is a phenomenal artist. I'm super excited to be here with you today to be talking about your latest edition. Antwoine is also the co-founder of the Museum of Creative Human Art. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is so that the audience can become familiar with that?
Absolutely. The Museum of Creative Human Art was designed to inspire the creativity of underserved artists of color with the ability to make impact and to create change.
It's such a great community initiative. I'm sure it's a lot of work, Antwoine.
Absolutely.
But we're going to talk about Antwoine's personal body of work. Antwoine does these incredible paintings, drawings. It's gorgeous work. I would love to hear more about your subject matter. And then we're going to transition and pivot to talk about today's product.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. A lot of my work is based on me touching on subjects around the Black experience in America. Right now, I'm focusing on, in my practice, is Black fathers. A lot of Black fathers don't get what they deserve in the media, don't get what they deserve in the conversation when we're talking about Black community. And what I want to do is to be able to change the conversation from the negative to the positive. And so by me being a Black father, I want that to be centered around my life and my friends' life and people from a positive, point of view.
There's a new body of work that I got to peek at in the studio, which you'll see shortly, but it's
Absolutely.
like killer. It's really, really awesome.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, but today on QTVC Live, we are featuring Antwoine's latest edition, an edition of t-shirts. These are limited edition. There are only 50 of these made. Antwoine, can you tell us about this edition? What's your relationship to the t-shirt as a canvas?
What I wanted to do, this is actually near and dear to me because this is my first piece of public art that I've created. This mural here was created downtown Cleveland in Public Square. And so what I wanted to do was to commemorate 154 years of antebellum slavery, but I wanted to do that with the celebration of Black women. I wanted to highlight them, the Black women leaders who throughout history have played a significant role in different movements, civil rights movements, just any movement of progress.
Like, number one, it's a beautiful print. So this is essentially, it's an artist edition garment, of course, but it's essentially a print on a t-shirt as the canvas. It's really quite phenomenal. The colors are fantastic. I don't think you would be able to achieve this photographic printing with traditional screen printing methods. It's awesome. But there are only 50 of these available, y'all. We've got sizes small through extra large.
Absolutely.
You can visit www.qtvclive.com/shop to secure yours now. Remember, there's only 50. These are a limited edition. And they're $40. That includes shipping anywhere in the United States. So visit qtvclive.com/shop to purchase yours today. Before we step away to visit Antwoine in the studio, can you tell us a little more about the process? What is the process of transitioning a mural to a t-shirt?
What I did was just pretty much like take the graphic that was already created for the mural and just sent it over to the print guy, who is Ryan over at Cleveland Print Company. Great guy, great company, awesome print, and it acts just like a printer, which you would use for paper. I mean, pretty much like the process is a direct-to-garment, and with that process, it's just really the actual garment acts as if it was paper, and so it prints right on to the garment just like that. It's a very easy and smooth process with a professional look. I really like how vibrant the inkjet, prints on the shirt, especially like you mentioned, even like the canvas look. I wanted it to also look like a piece of art. And so everything with the whole design and structure of what I wanted to do here, I wanted to be an actual collector's item.
I love that idea of not only the concept of the t-shirt as a canvas, but the color
Yeah,
of the t-shirt as canvas.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not a white t-shirt person, so this being an
Absolutely.
off-white is really, this shirt is actually wearable.
Absolutely.
So you don't have to worry about, I mean, granted, you probably shouldn't spill coffee on it but it's not going to pick up stains if you're a messy eater like me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna see it too. Especially pizza.
Yeah, I tried not to eat before we did the recordings today, but I was
Hey,
hungry.
You know what? It is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, y'all, we're going to step away to visit Antwoine in his home studio. It's awesome. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with y'all.
My studio is interesting. I mean, it's in a neighborhood that I recently just moved into, like 5 years ago. This would be the 5th year. Me and my wife bought our first home together, and we decided to do that because we were having a daughter. Super quiet over here, great community. Pretty much know everyone, if not by name, by face. So everyone gets along, and it also adds to my work because everything has been centered around family. My studio is located in my home. I haven't decided to go outside of the home right now because I'm really trying to figure out where I want to be. And I'm super private when it comes to what I'm working on. I really like having the energy of my family being a part of my work. So my son, my daughter, they run in, they look at stuff, they touch stuff. I get the joy of yelling at them, get out. All that energy goes into the stories and narratives that I'm telling them to work anyway. So I think what would be the best way to even like create your art is by the real experience of actually going through it. Usually I have my music on, I got my record player up in the corner, but I don't want to disturb the recording in any type of way. But that's usually how the vibe is. It's usually jazz, it's usually hip hop, it's usually R&B, it's usually just any type of mood that I'm in when I'm creating. I usually go with it, just depending on how I'm feeling that day and what I want to listen to. It's like my sanctuary, to be honest with you. It's a place where I'm able to be honest, where nobody is in here judging me. It's like me just bearing all my clothes off and just being naked spiritually in here and just pouring myself out on canvas and on paper. It's me actually being honest with myself and saying, hey, I'm going to share this with the world no matter what. The cheat code is having your family here. Because I get a chance to take a break and go play box with my son or my daughter coming in and say, Dad, why is this, why is that, or Dad, why you draw like that? And so she's even critically thinking about how the process goes. So she's my little interviewer in that way. So I'm getting a little bit of everything. And so when you get my work and when you see my work, it's a little bit of my family in it and it's a lot of me in it.
And welcome back to the studio. We are on site in Mocha, Cleveland today. It's awesome to be here. It's even cooler to be here with Antwoine Washington. Antwoine, can we talk more about the subject matter of this limited edition that we're debuting today? Mm-hmm. This was originally a mural. The image on the t-shirt was originally a mural. Can you tell us about the livelihood of the mural, if it's still in Ohio Public Square? No, it isn't. It was actually a temporary mural that was up for 3 months. But what was cool about it was a lot of people took pictures with it. A lot of it still lives online. But however, I was able to actually bring it back and bring it within inside of a space. I actually did the exhibition here called Imagine Otherwise. So I took it from outside where everyone can view it and brought it inside into a more intimate, arena where people can kind of like live with it. But what was interesting is most people who came to it already recognized it from it being outside. And so it served its purpose to kind of like move around and tell these stories in different places. And so it always ties into my work in some type of way. I mean, that's what's so interesting about this t-shirt is that the mural continues to live on. It continues to move around. Absolutely. And be transient with its wearers. I think that's really exciting to think about the history of Cleveland moving around like that. Absolutely. And your work moving around like that. Absolutely. That's the intention behind it is I want this mural to kind of
move around. So now it's really cool that it's going back outside because now it can be in Paris if someone wants to wear it out there. It can be in the deep south somewhere, like wherever this t-shirt goes, the mural continues to live on. And so that was the intent. And I'm like, well, why not pump more life into it and sell it as a limited edition?
I love that idea. So if people want to take selfies of themselves with the t-shirt, where should they tag them?
Oh yeah, tag yourself to hashtag Antwoine Washington, hashtag Cleveland, Ohio. I don't know.
Hashtag Local Cleveland. Yeah. Yes, tag everything that you can think of involving Antwoine Washington.
Museum of Creative Human Art could be one.
There you go.
But yeah, just tag me.
I can't wait to see some of these tags because I bet the shirt is going to end up in some really interesting and unlikely places.
Absolutely.
So folks, we've got this shirt available today. There's only 50 of these available, limited edition, artist edition made by Antwoine Washington based on a mural from 2019 that is currently living a new life. This is super exciting. I never got to see the mural, so I love the fact that I'm interacting with it in this way, in this iteration.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, the t-shirt is $40. That's $40 online. You visit www.qtvclive.com/shop. We've got sizes small through extra large. Get yours before they sell out because they are limited. Antwoine, how do you recommend styling this beautiful garment? I know people have a ton of t-shirts. I feel like t-shirts are entering the high fashion realm.
Yeah.
They've been there for a while. How do you recommend styling this?
I mean, right now everyone's wearing baggy jeans,
Yeah.
Get you a layering piece, you could put it on with sneakers, you could put it on with boots. But hey, I'm not a stylist. I just throw stuff on. Hopefully I look good in it.
Yeah, you don't have to try. We get it. This is such a cool t-shirt. I love the concept behind it. I love the idea of a living canvas. Y'all visit qtvclive.com/shop to reserve your copy. Did I feel funny saying this is a copy of a print?
Copy of a copy of a copy.
It's a really interesting shirt. It's more than a shirt. It's
it's history.
It is history.
Right. It's literally me freezing a moment in time that was already a moment in time. Now making it another moment in time.
So y'all, Antwoine, thank you so much for being on the show today. It's been a pleasure having you. I'm a fan of your work.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and where can people find your work online?
Go to www.antwoinewashington.com. Instagram, the same thing, not with the .com, just Antwoine Washington. I'm not on Twitter. I'm on Twitter, but I'm a Twitter adjacent. So I don't talk too much on Twitter now. No. But at the same time, just go to Instagram, go to my website. You can get to me from there.
That's awesome. And please follow the Museum of Creative Human Art as well.
Make sure you go follow that. That's where I do all my community work. You're able to see me and Michael do our thing, get our hands dirty.
It's so cool. You're going to want to follow all of Antwoine's projects. So Antwoine, thank you for being on the show today.
It was my pleasure to be next to someone that's creating something like this. This is really dope.
Thank you so much. Y'all, this is the 4th episode. We are signing out. Take it easy.
Julia.
Thanks for tuning in.
Absolutely.
Yay. Yay.